This is the Washington Times front page for Monday, March 30th, 2026. Thanks for starting your week with us. I'm George Gerbo. The continued shutdown of the Department of Homeland Security has now passed the 6-week mark with no end in sight. Lindsay McPherson reports the Senate approved a plan to end the shutdown early Friday morning, but House Republicans objected and offered an alternative with no path to becoming law. Lawmakers have left Washington for the Easter and Passover holidays and aren't set to return until the week of April 13th. The record security wait times at airports caused by Transportation Security Administration agents calling out of work are likely to dissipate after President Trump signed an executive order Friday ordering the department to find another source of funding to pay them. Yemen's Houthi rebels have officially entered the Middle East conflict on the side of Iran by launching a coordinated attack on Israel. Mike Glenn reports a Houthi military spokesman said forces had fired a barrage of cruise missiles and drones at several sites in Israel. The Israeli military said it intercepted the drones and missiles. The attack raises concerns that Iran and the Houthis may try to block Red Sea shipping routes. The Houthis said they are ready to intervene if other countries join the United States and Israel. The Supreme Court will hear arguments this week to settle the issue of birthright citizenship for immigrants. Stephen Dinan reports the issue is whether children born on U.S. soil to illegal immigrant parents or foreigners on a temporary visitor's visa fall under the 14th Amendment's language. The sticking point is what the amendment means when it says citizenship is guaranteed to all people born in the U.S. and subject to the jurisdiction thereof. In the 1898 Wong Kim Ark decision, Supreme Court Justice Horace Gray wrote that birthright citizenship had only a few exceptions, including children born to foreign diplomats, to members of a foreign occupying army, or to some American Indian tribes. Some analysts say the Director of National Intelligence's annual report on global threats includes faulty assessments that the Chinese military doesn't plan an assault on Taiwan by next year. Bill Gertz reports the DNI annual threat assessment states China probably will move ahead this year with setting the conditions for annexing Taiwan short of conflict. China has stated publicly that taking over Taiwan is required as part of its plan for national rejuvenation by 2049. But the assessment says Chinese leaders regard an amphibious invasion of Taiwan as extremely challenging and risking a major failure. And finally, the annual CPAC straw poll found support for President Trump's war in Iran and for J.D. Vance as the next presidential candidate. Kerry Pickett reports 89% of 1,600 respondents at the conference approved of Trump's use of military force in Iran to remove Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Vice President J.D. Vance was favored by 53% of respondents to win the Republican nomination for president in 2028. Secretary of State Marco Rubio finished second with 35%. Find all today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find us on social media at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.